their hands before the case is over. The following report is based on official police records, and most of the footage has never been seen until now. Following the 911 call from the concerned dog walker, police discovered a skeletal human spine hidden among the frozen brush in a fairly remote area in Mercer County. Though they conducted a thorough search of the area, no other remains were found. This left investigators with two main questions. Who was their victim, and where were the missing body parts?
I would say it's like having another producer in the room that knows exactly what your song needs. This is co-producer. The fastest way.
Despite a DNA profile being uploaded to NamUs, a police database for missing persons cases, the identity of the victim remained unknown. That all changed in 2020 when a Bureau of Criminal Investigation agent working on cold cases connected the profile of a missing persons case in Columbus, Ohio, with the timeline of when the skeletal spine was discovered. 21-year-old Ryan Zimmerman was reported missing at the end of November 2015, just 2 months before the 911 call. Ryan had last been heard from a month.
Hold on, lock in, chat. He was missing 2 months before the 911 call. 2 months before the 911. Okay. So he was been gone 2 months. He was been missing 2 months ago. Okay.
Prior in September. After contacting Ryan's parents and conducting a DNA test, investigators were able to confirm that the partial skeleton belonged to Ryan. They spoke to Ryan's father, Warren, over the phone.
Your son did, it was obvious that there was foul play involved, okay?
Right.
There was some remains that we were not able to locate, okay? So it was also discovered that he had been dismembered.
Oh my God.
Okay, and I like I said, I'm sorry to tell you that over the phone. We did not find portions of him being the lower portions of the legs, the lower.
Bro, this is not this man's body, bro. God dang. Dang, that's his body, Mo. Look at that one big bone. They got a whole spinal cord. What happened? Oh, this getting heavy. Oh, this is heavy. Y'all look at the body. That joint super dismantled. Hold up. All right. This is like some Hannibal shit. Okay, so we need to figure out what's going on. Tap in, y'all. Lock in.
Lower portions of the arms or the skull.
Oh my gosh. So, okay.
The location of Ryan's skull was like something out of a horror movie, but that wouldn't be revealed until much later.
Bruh, I think this is the worst one I've seen so far. As far as like the body, but that was crazy. That right there was crazy. I ain't gonna lie, chat. That was crazy, gang. Ain't no way they found that many bones in the woods like that, all over the place like that. Let's tap in. We see what's going on.
Even worse than discovering that Ryan had died were the details investigators shared with Warren about Ryan's remains.
There was apparent saw marks, okay?
What marks?
Saw marks.
Saw, right.
Yeah. When he was found, it was basically skeletal remains.
Man, what does it sound like? Gangland or some kind of sick trafficking or what the hell? I mean, who would do something like that?
Those are all questions that we are hoping to work to try to get some answers for Ryan and for your family, okay?
Police were able to track down the 3 people living with Ryan in Columbus before
father, bro. I know he is sick, bro. Like, that will never be okay to actually hear information like that from like your child, bro. Not from your child, but somebody else about your child. That's crazy to me, bro.
Ryan's disappearance. Corey Buzzard,
like
Sarah Buzzard, and
something?
Naira Jen Whitaker. On August 25th, 2021, officers had to find Sarah and Jen, who are now married. After moving out of the apartment they shared with Corey and Ryan, they now live at Sarah's mother's house. What will unfold shortly is a twisted and unpredictable case, one that is far more disturbing than anyone anticipated.
Gotta be more disturbing, because that was crazy.
Several calls on this subject, usually welfare check.
It takes a few minutes, but eventually Sarah answers the door.
Hello, police department. Looking for Sarah.
That's me.
Come step out for me. All right, sorry I had to wake you.
Oh, sorry. Can I do for you?
Well, I think you got a warrant.
Warrant?
Uh-huh.
What?
It's out of Ohio, I think. It's a theft warrant, I believe.
Okay.
All right, so we have to take care of it. 002, I've got her out front. All right, so go ahead and turn around, put your hands behind your back for me.
Though he doesn't know it just yet, the officer asks Sarah a question that will foreshadow a devastating series of events.
I don't want to sound nervous, but do you have any weapons or anything in the house upstairs that I need to worry about? Just don't. I mean, I don't want them coming out with a gun or anything like that. A theft charge.
Sarah informs the officers that her mother and Jen are inside the home, and they soon join her on the porch.
Just a little bit.
Okay, so what's going on?
Well, we got to take her downtown. I got to look at exactly what the warrant is for, and then we'll go from there. So I can. It's through Ohio, so they sent us over here. So others sent the warrant over here. We get it
It's
from
through
out of state all the
Ohio,
time.
so hey.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
That was my daughter's trip. We never that kind of person. But if there's something missing over there, I mean just,
Take some deep breaths, Sarah.
yeah, when she move it.
While the officer dances around their questions regarding Sarah's arrest, Sarah's disposition begins to take a turn.
You been sick?
We just spoke, I'm sorry.
Okay. Have you been sick or?
No, just shocked.
Oh, okay.
Despite looking like she might pass out, it's decided that Sarah can travel to the police station.
Okay, I'm gonna hold your arm so you don't fall over. Okay.
She nervous. She about to pass out.
Once at the police station and in an interrogation room, Sarah is told that detectives from Ohio want to speak with her.
Uh-oh. Getting heavy.
Hi, Sarah. I'm Megan Baker. I'm with the Sheriff's Office in Ohio.
I'm Rick Ward.
Hello.
Hello, Sarah.
Well, I'm assuming you have lots of questions. Okay.
I do.
And we're going to take some time and sit down with you here, and maybe we can get some answers for those questions for you, if that's okay.
Sarah has read her Miranda rights and
I'm not gonna
agrees to
stop it, though.
speak with the
I'm gonna run upstairs,
detectives.
but I'm
They
watching
immediately
too.
dive into questioning,
Gotta check my
beginning
food.
with her time in Columbus almost 6 years ago. Sarah explains that she lived with her then-husband, Corey Buzzard. While married to Corey, Sarah had also started dating Jen, who was transgender. Eventually, as her relationship with Sarah progressed, Jen moved in with Corey and Sarah. A few months later, they got another roommate, someone named Emma.
And that's a little bit about why we're here, is talk about Emma, also known as Ryan Zimmerman. He went missing. Are you familiar with any of that?
No.
Okay. So I guess, tell me what you know about Ryan. Or Emma, if you know him as Emma. Okay.
According to Sarah and Jen, Ryan was newly transitioning, which is why they knew Ryan by the name Emma. However, this claim hasn't been substantiated or verified by any members of Ryan's family.
It's a little bit of a touchy subject. My husband at the time had sexual interests. They had talked online extensively, and he had invited them to come stay with us, which I did not want to happen, but long story short, it did.
After Sarah and her partner Jen move into the house with her and Corey, Corey decided to meet someone and reached out to Ryan online. After speaking for a short period, Ryan moved into the Columbus apartment as well. At the same time that Sarah is in interrogation at Sarah's mother's house, Jen is also being approached by detectives. However, Jen is a little more hesitant to speak with them. What seems like it may be a simple conversation about Sarah's apparent arrest for theft will soon have a nightmarish outcome.
Please step outside.
Okay, we have a search warrant for the residence too. Okay, so we're not stepping outside. We're working a missing persons case from Ohio. The Ohio Attorney General's office has a task force with missing persons.
Okay.
And Ryan Zimmerman Brian Zimmerman lived with you guys in Columbus in 2015 with you and Sarah and Corey, September 2015, right? And he's missing.
Real name.
And you guys were like the last
Zimmerman.
people to see him.
After clarifying that Ryan also went by the name Emma, or M, Jen remembers briefly living with Ryan. The investigators will often switch between referring to Ryan as Ryan and as M or Emma. After only living with Corey, Sarah, and Jen for 2 months, Ryan was asked to leave. Sarah claims that Ryan and Corey's relationship ended, and Ryan never found a job, which was part of her agreement to allow Ryan to stay in the apartment. Because of this, Corey told Ryan to leave, and Ryan planned to leave on September 25th. This timeline correlates with the last time anyone heard from Ryan.
I know that they had tried to plead with me to give them another chance, but I said that I'd already given too many chances and that it was Corey's call, ultimately. And I remember them packing, and either I went to the store, I was in a different room, I don't remember, I can't quite remember.
Who was all home at the time?
I was, Corey was not, and then my girlfriend was over, so we might have been in the living room. I honestly, I don't remember.
Okay.
I just know that 1 minute Emma was there, and then the next he had just left.
Okay. Did you see him leave, like pull away in a vehicle or something?
Somebody pulled up and he got in the car and drove off. I thought that he might come back because he did leave his car, but he didn't come back, and then we didn't hear from him again.
There will eventually be troubling discrepancies in Sarah and Jen's stories. The detectives at Sarah's mother's house asked Jen a follow-up question about Ryan's vehicle.
What kind of car did he have? Did you ever ride in the car?
No.
You were never in his car? Okay.
Had you ever driven it?
Yes.
Okay. To the store or something, or when did you drive it?
To a gas station. I couldn't get it to start again, so I had to call a tow company to bring it back. But I was embarrassed about it because I didn't really have permission to drive it.
So did you drive it while he was still living there?
No, this was...
If you just now tuning in, cops find a horrific discovery in woman's soup pot. Lock-in chat is getting real. Shit crazy.
After he'd left.
Oh, okay. Were you by yourself during this?
My girlfriend was with me.
Unknowingly, Sarah has just unraveled one of the mysteries behind Ryan's disappearance. Warren, Ryan's father, had been alerted that something was wrong when Ryan's vehicle was found abandoned. Though the license plate was missing, police found some of Ryan's belongings inside the vehicle, along with the keys and a full tank of gas. Warren had taken it upon himself to knock on neighbors' doors to see if they remembered anything useful about the car or Ryan's disappearance. To his surprise, someone did. One of the neighbors said they saw the car get dropped off by a tow truck near the apartments where Ryan was staying with Corey, Sarah, and Jen.
And about a half hour later, the Columbus Police Department came and wrote the ticket up and had the vehicle towed.
It's getting unchy. Be right back, y'all.
I'm thinking, why would somebody, it was like they wanted it to get picked up.
Sarah claimed that she thought the vehicle had vanished because Ryan had returned and took it. What she doesn't add, not yet at least, is that there's an unsettling reason she'd been using Ryan's vehicle that day. Before moving on, the detectives returned to the question of Ryan's behavior before leaving the apartment. Jen reluctantly gives the detectives some background information about the living situation before Ryan left, claiming Ryan was usually in the spare bedroom and was reclusive. Jen believed that Corey regretted asking Ryan to move in with them.
That was kind of weird. I guess how weird? Like, was she just kind of clingy?
That's the thing too. I don't know. Emma was so... okay, I have pretty bad social anxiety. But Em seemed to have way worse. So
Okay. And how was M's behavior then?
excessively shy.
Okay.
Jen also explains the reason for some of the tension with Ryan.
Sorry, it's just the anxiety.
Sure.
I don't like to admit that I am trans, but it was just weird. Corey brought another trans person into the house because that's what they wanted. I shouldn't use gender neutral for Corey because that's confusing. Corey had papers written up about, I forget what he calls it, like the trifecta or perfect relationship, but it involved one man, one woman, and a trans woman.
Okay.
And I didn't want any part of that.
Sure.
I'm assuming that's why they brought M in.
I think Ryan was just kind of the last straw for me.
Tell me more about that. Why was he the last straw?
That was probably one of the biggest arguments that we had, to make him that third person. But I obviously didn't agree with that, and the entire time it made me feel like I wasn't good enough.
After Ryan apparently moved out of the apartment, Sarah and Corey divorced, and she married Jen soon after. The detectives take a break, and when they return, they will confront Sarah with the awful truth of why they are really there.
Hey, there's some more water. Sarah, I don't know if you know this or not, probably not, but you're talking to Jennifer right now, talking to your mom, and also talking to Corey. And there's major inconsistencies about this with your involvement with Ryan. And you know Ryan is now deceased.
He is?
He's been murdered. So we have Corey is talking to the Columbus police detectives right now. We just got off the phone with them.
The detective isn't being entirely honest here. While officers have managed to track down Corey's new residence, Corey is proving less than enthusiastic about the prospect of speaking with officers.
You're not in any trouble. I don't have an arrest warrant, nothing like that, Corey. Okay, we just want to talk with you because your name was brought up as a witness in a case I'm working. A homicide.
I would have
Homicide. A homicide.
I have not. I don't recall witnessing any homicides.
Okay, we're just wanting to talk. That's it. Okay.
I don't talk.
That's it. I haven't lied to you at all, Corey. Okay. It's about Ryan.
I don't know who Ryan is.
Ryan lived with you for a while. Emma. He also went by Emma.
No.
Okay.
He was a roommate for a while.
Okay.
Okay. That's what we're here to talk to you about.
Not without counsel.
Okay. Do you have an attorney on hand?
Yes.
Okay. Do you think they would meet us down there?
Can we make an appointment?
I'd rather get this done today.
I don't really think I have to work on your time.
While the officers speaking with Corey have once again hit a dead end, those with Sarah begin to lay out some of the evidence.
I mean, this is a bad situation. We really need to know what happened. With the car, we have DNA evidence. We're able to track down.
Bro stood on business and said, I don't think I gotta work on your time. Like, you know what you mean? You want me to call my lawyer right away and come down? Like, for what? Like, why is it even that serious for me to do that? You making it seem like I got, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't rush me to do no shit like that. Or you think he'll come? No, I think I will call him and see what's going on. I will call you back and let you know. Don't be talking about him trying to get it done today. Well, go find somebody else to ask then, investigate then. You know what I'm saying? Like, police tripping. I would have told bro the same thing. Like, I don't work on your time, nigga. What are you talking about?
On your car, the one that you used to own, the time of this incident. We were able to track down the current owner, and we're able to examine it. So we have something happened in that apartment the weekend that you dropped Corey off with that girl in Columbus.
The evidence the detective is referring to are reddish stains discovered on the carpet liner of Sarah's vehicle. Though she'd sold it, they found the new owners in July 2021 and conducted tests inside the trunk. The stains produced presumptive positive results for suspected blood. Earlier, Sarah had claimed that Corey hadn't been home the weekend Ryan moved out because Corey was with another woman. In fact, Sarah had been the one to drive Corey and the woman to a hotel. Investigators spoke with the woman and confirmed that Corey was nowhere near the apartment where Ryan was last seen. While Corey may still prove to be an important witness to the events leading to Ryan's death, Sarah and Jen appear to be the last known people to see Ryan.
So please just tell me the truth, what happened. Corey's given a whole nother version of what you just said. Please tell me the truth.
I'm not comfortable talking about this.
We have a young...
Was it an accident?
Yeah.
I don't know what was an accident.
With Ryan.
I didn't even know that he was dead.
Sarah, come on. Sarah, please.
Someone that I can talk to?
Well,
see, that's that shit I'm talking about. Don't be Sarah, come on. Nigga, she said what she said. Go do your job. Stop trying to get people to rat. You know what I'm saying? Stop trying to get people to rat. Do your investigation and figure it out. Don't be, was it an accident? Was what the fucking accident? That's what I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, if they did it, they're not going to sit there and act like they, you know, oh yeah, it was an accident. No. Go do your job. They be killing me, trying to, Sarah, come on. Nigga, ain't no Sarah, come on, nothing. Shut up, boy. Don't be trying to soften her up, nigga. She stood on business. I'm about to start it.
You can talk to us. I just want the truth.
The other officers also confront Jen with the news of Ryan's death.
We're trying to find Emma, and we were somewhat successful in that.
Okay. Wait, what? Somewhat?
Mm-hmm.
What leads?
That's we need you to fill in the gaps, because whatever happened to Emma happened in the apartment where you guys stayed at, and we've recovered evidence from the apartment. We recovered evidence from Sarah's car.
Right. Blood. Wait, whoa, what?
Mm-hmm. Blood from the trunk of the car. Blood from the apartment by the bathtub, where in part of Emma's body was discovered it was dismembered.
Even though they'd all moved out by early 2016, investigators were able to access the apartment where Sarah, Jen, Corey, and Ryan had once lived. In July 2021, a month before they spoke with Jen and Sarah, authorities visited the apartment and asked the current residents to leave while they conducted tests throughout the building. Under close examination, several areas in the bathroom reacted to a chemical reagent indicating latent blood residue, including the bathroom floor and the cabinet.
No way. No way she had anything to do with any of that.
She did.
No, there's no way.
Tell me why. The Google searches, the deep dives that we did, the stuff that she was into at least, right? Painting with blood, like into drinking the blood. And then the searches that she did on her Android phone.
I don't know. I don't know about any of the blood stuff.
While this comment about painting with blood will be explained eventually, investigators won't have the chance to ask Sarah about it just yet, because she immediately throws a wrench into their plans.
Sarah Lloyd, I can talk to. That wasn't my rights, right?
Well, that's your decision. We don't advise on that. But all we're asking is for the truth.
I don't know what to say.
The truth, maybe?
I've said what I remember.
And you're telling me that's the truth?
That's what I remember.
This is going to be your only time to talk to me and Megan. After this, we're not allowed to help. So.
What happens to me after this?
You're going to be booked into the local county jail here. I mean, we wouldn't be doing this if we didn't have physical evidence. That's why I was giving you an opportunity. Okay. All right, Sarah. Thank you.
Once again, the detectives leave Sarah alone. In contrast, those speaking with Jen lay on the pressure.
This is a fever dream.
I'm sorry?
This is a fever dream.
I know this feels like a nightmare now, so we need you to fill in the other parts of this thing, because this isn't a nightmare.
Emma's dead.
Emma's dead?
Emma's dead.
Corey's dead?
No.
No, Emma's dead.
Okay.
Did Corey have you guys get rid of his issue? He ain't like Emma coming up. Emma's not what he expected. The selfies didn't show what Corey had wanted. Comes up, Emma's completely shy, reclusive, nothing what Corey expected. Corey went away for the weekend for you and Sarah to get rid of his problem. Corey and Sarah were fighting a lot over it. Let's just get rid of the problem.
There's no way.
So what happened?
There's no way.
It isn't long before the detectives decide to once again try speaking with Sarah, and this time they will hear a stomach-churning confession.
So, Megan here has something she wants to show
I
you.
just have something I need to take a look at, okay? And read over, then we'll get your thoughts on that. This is from your Google account. Okay, these are your searches on your Google account that you said you had access to. So flip through these pages.
Yeah, look through them for
and
us.
take a gander at that.
After seeing the evidence within her own search history, showing that she looked up how to start Ryan's car after it broke down, Sarah begins to unravel.
What's happened to my family?
Well, we'll talk to your family, okay? And you'll get to talk to your family, okay? We can work through this. One thing at a time. This is the first step. Okay, look at me.
I'm scared.
Okay, I understand you're scared. Okay?
All I've ever gotten was a speeding ticket. And
You're an honest person, okay? I don't think you're a bad person at all.
Sarah, let us help you.
Go ahead and start from the beginning, okay?
it was an accident.
Okay. It was an accident. Accidents happen every day. So what happened?
I was angry,
Okay, I get angry too.
and I knocked him down when he came out of the bathroom. And I choked him. And then I didn't know what to do. I've never done anything like that. And I got scared. I didn't know what to do.
You were scared.
I realized I ruined my life.
While the detectives speaking with Sarah have finally made some headway, those
Making
with
her
Jen
flow,
are hitting
yeah.
roadblock after roadblock.
I'll be honest with you. I think it's been eating you
I
up.
wasn't told them people
Is it
shit.
eating Sarah up? I mean, people can have differences with people, right? But to this extent, you know, it would eat somebody up, literally. I mean, you would be not sleeping well, not functioning well. You know, it's a lot, right?
No, that's a lot.
Yeah, it is.
But
What?
no, I wasn't aware of that. I've been living fine.
Okay, so maybe
Things were fine.
things were fine until Emma came along, and then things weren't fine.
No, if you want to go back to that, no. But even then, no. But no, things have been fine. There was no murder weighing on us.
While Jen continues denying any knowledge, Sarah is telling a very different story.
I put him in a chokehold and knocked him down.
Did he pass out? Were there words exchanged?
He passed out,
Okay. So,
and I didn't let go.
mm-hmm.
And then it was too late. He stopped moving. He started turning white. And I couldn't go near him.
Though this is the
folded.
first time Sarah has shared what happened to Ryan, this is only one version
She
of the
folded. I
story,
would've told him
and
no.
with each retelling, the details only grow more and more unsettling. Sarah claims that Jen heard the commotion from downstairs and came up to see what had happened.
I had to figure out how to get rid of it.
Mm-hmm. So what happened?
And we cut it up.
We being you and Jen? Was this when Corey was away at the hotel? Okay. So where did you cut him up at? Bathtub. What did you
Dang.
use?
Some kind of salt.
Where did that come from?
I found it in the shed.
So you each have your own shed there. Okay. Who did the cutting?
Mostly me.
Jen, on the other hand, refuses to make any concessions.
I just don't remember.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't.
Here's the thing. You're going to remember these things.
Yeah, I would probably remember if there was murder and a saw.
And where did you cut him at? And again, this is all stuff I already know. Okay, I just need to hear it straight from you.
The joints.
The joints? Can you point to I guess what you mean by joints?
Elbows.
The elbows.
The wrists, ankles,
Mm-hmm.
knees.
And then up here? Mm-hmm. And the neck. Okay.
God dang, this girl is crazy. Why do people do crash out shit like that? I don't understand. Is it really worth it? Like, you really that angry? Or you can't be that angry, gang. Unless you just mad at personal life, your own life issues, or you just don't want to be on this world or some shit. Because some people do commit suicide. I think this is like the same level as committing suicide. Doing this type of crime, cutting people up in a tub with a saw, the joints, the hands, the feet, but that she don't even look like she would do something like this. That's crazy. Like, am I tripping? Like, she's more gangster than me. That's why sometimes you be like, you be thinking like, just because you a man, you think like, yeah, like I beat the crap out of her, or she can't beat me, whatever the case might be, because you think she a female. Man, fuck all that.
Yeah, it's kind of sick. Okay, so I took over most of it.
But did she help a little bit at the beginning? Okay.
We were both really scared.
One of the officers in
she
Jen's
helped.
interview steps out of the room to take a
See, I told you. See, I knew Jen had something to do with it. They didn't like she don't know. They didn't like she ain't help, like she ain't had nothing to do. I knew you had nothing. She looked like she got something to do with it. Look at her. She look like she always got something on her mind. Something crazy on her mind.
call, and when they return, they have news that will flip Jen's denials upside down.
Got an update.
Okay.
Sarah just admitted to everything, and you helped dismember the body. She admitted to all of it.
Okay.
So fill us in with what's going on, right? With the car, you're going to remember everything. So at this point, Sarah spilling the beans on the whole kit and caboodle.
Okay.
Okay, this is what we told you.
See, that's why I don't like telling them shit. Because now he trying to go on Sarah. Sarah is spilling the beans. Yeah, nigga. That's why, boy, if it was me, I wouldn't have spilled no beans and y'all would have been mad as shit because you ain't about to leave out the room and get to talking shit to the next person about me. And you was in there, Sarah, please help me. Help, please. I'm trying to help you out. Now you over here, yep, Sarah was spilling the beans. Y'all traded sneak ass bitches. Fuck y'all, nigga. I ain't telling y'all shit. Go figure it out, nigga.
Before we knew where we were at. So this amnesia that you have isn't going to work because now you're implicated in this as well.
I don't have amnesia.
Then fill it in. Fill it in.
I didn't do that.
I just got the phone call from the analyst that's listening in on the interview, and she's coming clean, right? They're watching it live.
Okay.
She's coming clean, and you helped dismember the body with her. Yeah.
Sarah's not going to be able to do this by herself.
Yeah.
And if she said that, then she's lying.
Yeah.
You just said before Sarah wouldn't lie. She's not lying.
I didn't say she wouldn't.
So who's lying here? It's not Sarah.
It is definitely Sarah. If she said that, oh. Yeah, I would remember that.
Just to the point because you're being implicated now. So now it's a lie.
No.
We just want to get Emma his family.
Yes. Where did you guys go then with the body? All right, let's get to this part here. Where did you go with the body after it's dismembered? And don't say you don't know. Because
I don't have to say I don't know for that because we didn't do that.
Luckily for investigators,
Yeah.
Sarah is giving them all the answers. This, however, is only her first confession, and she will
Jen
eventually
holding that
share
shit
another
down.
thing.
So, you got him cut up, then what happens?
We have to figure out where to put everything.
So where did you say you put his belongings? Where did those go?
Girl, just
Like
shut
his
the fuck
clothes
up
and his...
at this point, nigga.
Just in one of the bags.
She throwing me off. Like, shut the fuck up. You talking too much. You asking her every question they giving you, and you was just acting like you ain't do nothing. I can't stand scary ass people like that. You know, if you're gonna do the crime, stand on the business.
Okay, and where did those?
We put those in a bin.
Like a dumpster?
No, like a Tupperware bin.
Oh, okay. And where did that go?
In the back of his car.
Okay.
We were going to drive the car somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
And leave it.
And then what's really pissing me off, she ratting on her girlfriend too. Goofy ass bitch. If you gonna tell her yourself. They're gonna ask me, did she help? I would have said, nah, she had nothing to do with it. What you talking about? I'm telling my story. You gotta ask her. You gonna say, yeah, she had something to do. She helped me. You're a rat ass.
But the car wouldn't start.
This is the real story about the tow truck. According to Sarah, she and Jen planned to dispose of Ryan's dismembered body parts, which they'd loaded into the back of Ryan's own car. While their plan had been to abandon the car in a deserted location in Illinois before taking a Greyhound bus back, Ryan's car refused to start after they stopped at a gas station. This incident has a horrific new implication. Ryan's remains were still in the back of the car when the vehicle was towed. And Sarah and Jen then had to move the Tupperware bin full of his dismembered body parts in broad daylight into Sarah's car. They left Ryan's vehicle in the street, where the police eventually towed it away.
We started driving and trying to get rid of little things at a time.
Along the road, or is there special spots?
In public dumpsters.
Okay. So did you dispose of like his limbs in different spots? Okay. Do you know where those spots are?
We just stopped wherever something looked okay.
Where it seemed like secluded or something like that?
Like couple gas stations.
Bro, they dismantled the man body and dropping his parts off in different places around the world. That's scary, bro. These is females, gang. They real life killing niggas, chopping them up in a tub, limb for limb, limb by limb, with a saw. With a saw. Dump his body in the bag. Put it in a bucket. A bin. Put it in the trunk. Gotta take the car break down. Gotta take the bin, the body in, out the car, into another car in broad daylight. Bro, these is females, bro. These bitches is crazy. Let's keep it going though, chat. It's getting heavy. They've been heavy because Sir telling everything, but it's getting heavy. We're gonna see.
Mostly just public dumpsters.
I'm trying to see what they found in that soup. I ain't gonna lie, because it say horrific discovery. You know what I'm saying? Found in woman's soup pot. Don't tell me you was eating the man body parts, man. Come on now.
I really don't know.
While Sarah doesn't clarify, they only disposed of Ryan's torso and belongings. The rest of his limbs and head had a different, even more alarming destination.
Here's the thing. You have been holding back this whole time with all of this stuff because I don't think you thought Sarah was going to be honest about it, but she is.
Oh, okay.
So let's do the right thing. And you wanted to do the right thing, right? So tell us about that.
About
please.
What?
About the dismembering it and then where you went from there.
I didn't dismember anybody.
You did.
No, I did not. That's fucking insane.
It's not insane.
That's insane.
It happens all the time. I mean, you may not want to admit to doing it, right? But this stuff happens all the time.
So where was Corey during this?
No idea.
No idea. Still at the hotel, possibly?
I guess so.
Okay. Any communication with him?
I would have told his ass he did it. I was just said, you all on my back. I feel like you did it, buddy. Because why you so emphatic about me doing it? Because Sarah said I did it. Fuck what Sarah said. Sarah could be lying because she don't want to go down her goddamn self. Jen holding that shit down. Jen like, look, I ain't do it. She's lying. I don't know what the fuck Sarah talking about. That's me. I ain't gonna tell on myself. Like, even if I know I did it, I'm not telling on myself, gang. I'm not. Like, because I feel like if you got enough evidence, your ass, I'm going to jail anyway, regardless if I actually physically say I did it. If it's enough evidence, I'm going to jail any fucking way. We go to prison for the rest of our life, whoop-de-doo. We beat them peoples, whoop-de-doo. But at the end of the day, I'm not telling on myself. It's not happening.
Okay.
Why did you shut off your phone?
I was scared.
Okay.
Did he know something had happened?
I don't think so. I told him Ryan just left. And he didn't ask any questions.
Despite several attempts to get Corey to speak with police, Corey steadfastly refused.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay, so you don't know Ryan?
I don't.
You don't know Ryan? He didn't live with you at all?
I'm not going to talk to you without an attorney present.
We're talking with Sarah and Jen.
Okay.
Everybody involved that weekend, we're talking to right now. Except you right now, because right now you kind of look like the bad guy if you don't want to talk to us. Everybody else wants to talk to us.
Right. And he don't have to talk to y'all. Fuck talking to y'all.
It doesn't look good for you.
Yeah, they told me that you would say that. But
Who would say that?
Yo, Corey funny as shit. That nigga said, yeah, they told me you'll say that. Right, so you trying to manipulate people, nigga. If I don't want to talk, I don't want to talk, nigga. You can say what you want to say, buddy.
My attorney.
Okay.
Corey refuses to speak any further and ultimately never comes in to discuss Ryan's case with officers. Without Corey's help, detectives will have to put more pressure on the people who are talking to them. Sarah and Jen.
Exactly.
One thing still isn't clear: a motive.
Why were you so angry at him? What happened that you came up behind him and started joking?
He ruined my life.
Tell me a little bit about that.
I mean, I told you the arguments Corey and I had.
There's really only one person talking, and that's Sarah. There's always one bad, goofy-ass apple out the bunch. You're going to have to do your job.
And I couldn't make him see reason.
The officers talking to Jen also try to understand a motive.
You would do whatever you could to make Sarah happy.
Jen holding that
So
shit
let's
down.
get rid of M, because that would make Sarah happy, right? To get her out of that household.
Sure, but they agreed to leave.
But she wasn't. Not willingly. Not fast enough.
She agreed to leave.
Without meaning to, Jen points out a glaring issue with Sarah's current confession. If Ryan had agreed to leave, why didn't she simply let that happen? This exact question will be central to the story Sarah tells later.
Did Jen know that this was going to happen? No.
But she was there for me.
Sure, she's your support. You said that. That's what support people do. They're there for you.
I'm worried about what's going to happen to her.
I want to understand that.
We
It's only
understand,
natural.
and we appreciate you talking to us openly.
The detectives have no reason to assume that Sarah means anything more than simply worrying about Jen, but her concern hints at a disastrous turn of events soon to come.
I'm
So
real
what
live trying to see what's in this soup pot. I ain't gonna hold you. I need to see what's going on in this soup pot. Like, what did they find in this lady's soup pot? Whatever lady. They said woman's soup pot. You hear me? Ain't no way they got my man body in a soup pot, Holmes.
Happened. You got him. Something happened to Emma, and you put him in the tub, and you guys did your thing. Fill us in on that, please.
That didn't happen.
She's filling in the gaps where you are not filling in the gaps, though we know that you know what happened, right? Because it's written all over you. I mean, as soon as you get to a hot point, you minimize and you kind of look down. It's like a kid with a parent. I don't want to look and acknowledge that I'm lying to you.
Surprise, I have anxiety.
So when you started dismembering it, right? So what happened from there?
Not right.
Oh, Jenna's
So
smart
Sarah
ass.
started. Was Sarah dismembering at this point in time?
No.
You were just holding on to the limbs. You're keeping a lookout.
No.
What are you doing?
No.
She said, "Well, you just holding on to the limp." That's not even funny. That's not even funny. Why does that even matter? Why does that even matter? That don't even matter what she was holding on to. Leave the lady alone. Y'all got enough information. Y'all know she did it, or she was a part of it. The fuck?
No.
She's not cutting this body up herself.
That's probably because she didn't cut up a body.
She just admitted to.
No, she didn't.
Bruh, she holding it. Shout out to Jim, man. Hey, I'm not gonna lie. You might get caught, Jen, because your girl is a rat. But shout out to you. You holding it down. You even holding it down for her. For Sarah, she said she didn't even cut up a body. So what is she talking about? Why would she admit that she cut up a body? And she didn't. Shout out to Jim, man. She a real one.
Yes, she did.
The detectives attempt a different approach to get Jen to talk.
It's more beneficial to go, this is where it is. And it shows that you're wanting to make things right. You want to get things better, and you're showing remorse. Because the judge,
I'm
back in our
not showing
county...
remorse because I don't know how to process this. And I'm not showing remorse. There is no remorse to be had.
So getting rid of disposing of a body, you shouldn't show remorse for that?
Of course you should. Yeah.
You're still in shock that Sarah has come clean with everything, right?
Bro, no. Stop saying that. She doesn't give a fuck what Sarah came clean with, okay? You're still in shock. No, the fuck she's not. She gonna hold that shit down. Get off her dick.
There's no way she did that.
Oh, she do.
Your world's crashing down, and we're just trying to help you figure a way to make it a little softer of a crash.
Even though Jen refuses to believe Sarah admitted to the death and dismemberment of Ryan, Sarah's own interview is already wrapping up.
I just don't know what to do because I thought I had my whole life ahead of me. And I made one mistake.
And that's exactly
now it's over. Don't
cut yourself short.
I just turned 30 and I feel like that's
one step at a time. Okay? One foot in front of the other at a time here.
Continuing to show an unsettling lack of concern for Ryan, Sarah then makes an inquiry.
Is there any kind of bail, or am I going to have to stay there the whole time?
There's not bail right now, but that's not to say that there won't be bail in the future.
Ain't no bail, Sarah. Okay? You old lady dressing motherfucker. Ain't no bail. Sorry. Shout out to Sarah too, y'all, for actually owning up to what she fucking did. Okay? So I'm not gonna bash Sarah too bad because she did solve the case for them. Because if she didn't say anything, whatever his name was, his name? John, I forgot his name. He ain't say nothing. And Jen, she taking that shit to the grave. Okay, clearly. So the only person that was able to really give them some information was Sarah to actually find out at least something would happen and shit. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to her. I'm not gonna lie, cause this is why I watch these, because I like to see the bad guy go down. I like to see the bad motherfuckers get they consequences, because you shouldn't be doing that shit anyway in the first place. Come on, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Stop crashing out. But back in the day when I watched movies and I see the bad guys in the movie, I always wanted to see their ass get beat up at the end, or whatever consequences they got at the end of the movie. I couldn't wait to see it. And I was just like, yes, finally got his ass. You know what I'm saying? He was talking big shit, got his ass. So this is why I watch shit like this, because I do be wanting to see, or not wanting to see, but I do like to see bad guys go down. But at the same time, I don't like ratting and shit on telling on other people at the same time, though. You feel me? So it's like, if you ask me, I'm going to be like, I don't fucking know. But if you find out, I'm going to be like, hey, cool. At least you found out. You know what I'm saying? But you got to find out first. I'm not just going to tell you shit. You got to find out first, and then I'll be like, you might got a little point there. I'm still not going to officially say it, though. But, like, I'm not, no, it's not happening. No, it's just not happening. It's not in me. I'm sorry.
Okay, just not right at the present time.
Sarah is informed that the charges against her include tampering with evidence, grand theft of a motor vehicle, abuse of a corpse, and gross abuse of a corpse.
Okay, I appreciate you being honest with us.
Will I tell the police if they ask me if somebody did something to my mother and I know who did it? Would I tell the police? Hell motherfucking yeah. Yeah. Then I'll tell their ass what's going on and shit. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, but if it's something that I did with somebody, I'm not saying shit. You know what I'm saying? You gonna have to find out. But if somebody did something to my mother, then I'll tell them some shit. If I know who did it or I got an idea, then I snitch. But like, I'm not snitching on my damn self. That's crazy.
Because that's the kind of person you are.
Thank you, Sarah.
I hope it doesn't.
We'll give you a few moments, okay?
One of the officers who had been interviewing Sarah heads over to Sarah's mom's house in order to take a crack at Jen and see if he can break through the unrelenting denials.
Video content creation is broken, and it's not your fault. They always want more podcasts.
We getting
This is where
y'all.
everything goes horribly wrong.
This actually a long case because nobody really saying shit but sir, so they need more information. But if it was other people saying it, they would have been close to this case. But it's 55-minute video. Usually they like 30, 34, 45. This on 55. I'm trying to see what's in that soup. Let's get it, y'all. We locked in.
Where are they?
Though the video footage is redacted, Jen is introduced to the detective who spoke with Sarah and is then read the Miranda rights.
Am I being arrested?
Okay, well, we have some things we need to talk to you about.
But you're not saying yes or no.
Well, because it all depends on you. So we're going based on physical evidence and now what Sarah told us. That's my job. I'm doing my job. They're doing their job.
I'm sorry, I don't want to put words in your mouth.
No, but go ahead.
They said that she said that she was involved.
Absolutely. 100%. And this interview is being recorded.
Okay.
And I cannot lie about that.
I trust you.
She absolutely said she was involved, and she gave details, and you were involved in those details. I mean, I'm not making this shit up.
I don't know how
She did say that though.
Well, she told us how you were involved, but I don't want to go into those details because if you tell me and something's different, I have to go back and talk to her and try to iron out the inconsistencies.
Hearing that the detective isn't lying about Sarah's confession seems to be a turning point for Jen, but not in the way they hope.
I don't remember any of that.
Uh-oh.
I don't know why Sarah would say that.
You're just surprised Sarah said it.
Of course I am.
Right, because she'd gotten away from it this whole time until today.
After hours of conversation, the new detective points out something that the others have failed to notice. While speaking with the officers, a purse has remained on Jen's lap.
What's in your purse?
More comfortable and calm.
After Jen explains, they quickly move on and continue questioning, this time about the evidence they've uncovered, a choice that will likely haunt the detectives for the rest of their careers.
And we found large quantities of blood in the trunk from Emma. That's a clue. We call them police work.
That's crazy.
You know, I'm not trying to be facetious, but that's called a clue.
Ooh. Facetious. That's a word for your ass right there. I like good words now. She don't even know what the fuck that mean. Facetious. I'm not trying to be facetious. The fuck that mean, chat? Y'all know what facetious mean? I'm gonna look it up. He ain't about to, yeah, I need to know that.
You know, so I mean, when we put two and two together, and then we talked to Sarah, and it all kind of matches up. You know what I mean? It all matches up.
What's gonna happen to her?
Well, I don't know. It all depends on what you tell me.
Y'all ain't saying it? It all matches up. I mean, it all matches up. Head ass. Shut the fuck up, boy. Break. What is you talking about? Whole time. I'm gonna stop talking though, y'all. I'm trying to get to this. I'm trying to get to the end.
to my
Gotta roll us
knowledge, she
some
didn't
gas.
do
That's how I'm
anything.
gonna stop talking.
But I'd be more worried about yourself right now
Why?
because of what she's telling us and the physical evidence and the social media search warrants that we did.
I'm not worried about myself.
There's a very good reason Jen isn't worried. And once again, the purse comes up.
You don't have any like weapons in there, do you?
Hold up. Did he just say it's a very good reason why she's not worried? Why Jen not worried, y'all? Uh-oh, Jen might be, she might be on to something, y'all. She might be on to something.
What are you playing with in your purse? So, Jen, like we talked about, you asked if you were under arrest. You are going to be placed into custody. I want to, before this gentleman, he's a detective with the Marion, City of Marion Police Department.
That's crazy.
You're going to be booked into their...
Central 055.
055.
I need an ambulance, shots fired.
Oh! Wait! Shit just got real. I know that she wasn't holding the dog in her purse the whole time. Hey. Shots was fired. Okay, shit just got punchy. Hey, Jenna motherfucking thug, bro. Damn. Hey, shout out to Jen. She whipped the dog out. Come on, y'all. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going.
How long's her hand been in that? 055, 9512. Need you to respond to the scene.
Do we have a victim?
Affirmative.
None of ours, right? We didn't return anything?
Negative. No officer involved.
Just as officers began their arrest, Jen pulled a small handgun out of the purse and fired. Jen was pronounced dead at the scene from a single bullet wound to the back of the head. While this is happening back at the police station,
Bruh. Bruh, they killed her, bruh. God damn, Jen. Oh, I gotta drink some gin. I gotta drink some gin tomorrow, y'all. I gotta drink some gin for Jen, man. Rest in peace to Jen, y'all. She just got shot in the back of her head. Bro, that shit escalated way too quick. I think this is like the craziest joint I don't watched. God damn, let's keep it going though. Shit just got unchy, chat. Let's lock in.
Sarah is led away in handcuffs. Unbeknownst to her, Jen has just died.
And stand up, turn around, put your handcuffs, okay?
Am I able to use the restroom again before?
Well, when we get over to the jail, I'll let you use the restroom.
You just got your girlfriend killed because you want to snitch. Damn, Holmes.
Okay.
Months after her arrest and Jen's death, Sarah is brought in to share an entirely new version of Ryan's death.
Good morning. How are you doing, Sarah? Feel free to have a seat. People here. We didn't want to be rude drinking our coffee in front of you, so we got you one. Feel free to
Thank you so much.
to have it if you like. If you don't like coffee, then
I haven't had coffee for so long.
It is a
they try to be nice as
specialty.
shit, too.
It's a Cinnabon, so it's on something good.
After a few more pleasantries, the investigators clarify with Sarah that her lawyers agreed she can speak with them, and they read her Miranda rights. They immediately...
Yo. Yo, we back. Yo, I know y'all hate them fucking ads and shit. I hate them too, I'm not gonna lie. But I'm an affiliate now on Twitch, so they kind of like require them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? But if it was up to me, I would take the motherfuckers off. But we also like get paid sometimes for some of them, so we don't know. I don't know. But anyway, y'all, I paused it for y'all. So y'all won't miss nothing. Shit about to get real. Damn. Come on, y'all. Let's get it.
Well, when we get over to the jail, I'll let you use the restroom over there, okay?
Months after her arrest and Jen's death, Sarah is brought in to share an entirely new version of Ryan's death.
Good morning. How are you doing, Sarah? Feel free to have a seat. People here. We didn't want to be rude drinking our coffee in front of you, so we've got you one. Feel free to have it if you like. If you don't like coffee, then I haven't had coffee for so long. It is a
They try to be nice and shit
It's a
to her.
Cinnabon, so
Would you like some coffee?
After a few more pleasantries, the investigators clarify with Sarah that her lawyers agreed she can speak with them, and they read her Miranda rights. They immediately begin by discussing Sarah's new confession. In this discussion, she refers to Jen by the name Naira.
On the morning of the 26th, Naira started voicing some plan about killing him, and I did not take her seriously because she would make comments like that sometimes.
That's why Jen held it down, because it was her idea. I told y'all that. I told y'all it was her idea, because Sarah was... If it was Sarah's idea, bro, no way she would have been telling that much shit. She was the nervous one. She wasn't even with the shits for her. She just went along with her girlfriend. Was like, if you want to do it, we can do it. But Jen was the real gangster. She got the gun in her purse. She whipped out on the police. She held that shit down and was like, I don't know what happened because we ain't do that shit. So I know Jen was mad as shit and disappointed at Sarah for snitching on her. It's like, bitch, if you wasn't with the shits, you should have just told me. Your ass should have, I wouldn't even have told you ass nothing. Like, Jen thought she was gonna hold it down. Hell nah. Jen said, fuck that. Since Sarah already snitched, I'm about to crash out. Damn.
I still didn't take her seriously, but I was starting to get worried because of how intricate it was getting. And then when she started gathering tools like trash bags, bleach, the handsaw from the shed, I realized she was serious. So I tried to talk her out of it, calmly at first, and then I started getting a little hysterical. And she told me that if I didn't help, that she was going to do it anyway. And usually at this point, the attorneys ask me, well, why did you do it? Why didn't you call the police? Why didn't you kick her out? And it was because I loved her. I was so scared and horrified, but there wasn't, like, I didn't stop. I didn't stop her. I didn't.
Love is a powerful thing.
Yeah. She had a rag that she dipped in bleach, and she had a bottle of vinegar next to her to add to it when the time came, because I guess they had some kind of...
I feel like if you loved her, your ass would have stopped her. You feel me? Like, what did you talk about? She just said, I let her do it because I loved her, so I didn't stop her. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't stop her. The fuck? You gonna let her crash out? You should have been like, man, give me that goddamn salt. Sit your ass down somewhere, lady. Come here. Matter of fact, come here. Let me eat your cuckoo or something. You know what I'm saying? Something. You just gonna let the girl kill a man and saw him up like that in the tub? What the fuck wrong with you? You love this girl that much, sir, that you gonna let her do some crazy shit like that and you go down for it too? You fucking idiot. That shit crazy. That shit crazy, bro. See what love do? Love is crazy. Love will have you sit there and watch somebody murder somebody. Yeah, what it do? Love is crazy. Cause ain't no way love gonna make me sit there and watch somebody. I'm like, man, sit your ass. What are you doing? Give me the salt. Give it here. Thank you. Go sit your ass down somewhere. You tripping. You just gonna sit there and let her do it. 'Cause I loved her. Get the fuck out of here.
chemical reaction and
Boy,
maybe
need to
some
go to
kind
jail
of
too.
poisonous gas. I don't really know, but she did the research for it.
Though Sarah has significantly shifted the roles that she and Jen play in the planning and execution of Ryan's death, she still tells detectives that she jumped on him when he came out of the bathroom before Jen then held the rag over Ryan's mouth. The changes in her story only become more apparent as the details grow even more brutal.
When he started making these guttural gasping noises, Naira let me get out from under him, and I curled up in the office and cried. So I stayed in the office for a while until she did get him in the bathtub, and she had put a trash bag over his head and severed it, and then put that into the freezer.
Bro, these bitches is crazy, bro. You know how like some people like in DC they be having murders and shit, but it'd be somebody like it'd be some guy standing out front of the store and somebody drive past and shoot at him and shit and then murder. Then you're like, oh, 2 guys killed in front of blah 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 on 1600 block. You know what I'm saying? They be literally laid right there, killed, dead on the scene with the ropes and shit right there. Not these bitches. No. These bitches, forgive me. These girls is they need to be put in a movie. Like this ain't no regular murder. This is decapitation, cutting up, putting parts, suffocating, sawing ligaments, and bro, these is real murderers. You know what I'm saying? DC, they just bang bang. Oh, you know, somebody, drive by killing. Oh, somebody, you know, you hear some gunshots and shit like that. Ain't they not? These YNs out here is not taking the bodies, putting them in the trunk, cutting them up, fingers and all that, putting them in the bag, shipping them over there, putting them under the bridge and letting them sit there. These YNs not doing that. They just shoot, boom, boom, and if they kill, they just gonna leave them there and they skirting off. They on some other shit. It's crazy.
So that she could deal with it later.
Since her arrest, investigators have discovered chilling evidence.
And then I keep thinking about these are females, bro. These girls, but these 2 girls right here, bro, crazy as shit. Bro.
About the fate of Ryan's decapitated head, something they'll bring up shortly. In this retelling, rather than Jen being the one to dispose of Ryan's clothing, it was Sarah who took on this job. However, this doesn't mean she didn't help with the dismemberment.
She started to get intestinal cramps, so she went to lie down and said I had to take over. So I put the hands in one bag, the hands and the feet she told me to put in a bag, and then she also put it in the freezer for later because she said those would be the 2 big identifying factors and she would have to deal with them separately. So I removed the forearms and the calves up.
Hey, Jen was sick. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I'm shouting out to Jen. I think she needed to go. I think Jen needed to go, y'all. What y'all think? I think Jen needed to go. Cause she's sick. Shorty said put the hands and the feet in the bag and put them in the freezer. What type of shit is she on? Jen crazy, Holmes. I think she deserved it. She had to go. Cause she done lost it. Let's keep it going though, y'all. We locked in.
The joints. It was slow, exhausting work, and I did not work fast enough. Her original idea was to cut up everything into as small of manageable pieces as possible and then dispose of them that way, but we didn't have enough time to do that, so we just had the head, the hands and feet, the forearms went in one bag, the calves went in another bag, and then we just had to deal with the torso.
After this, the story remained the same. They loaded Ryan's dismembered body into a Tupperware container and attempted to use Ryan's vehicle until they eventually had to call a tow truck. The difference this time, apparently Jen was the one telling Sarah where to go as they drove towards Illinois, stopping randomly to dispose of Ryan's remains, including the area where Ryan's torso was eventually discovered in Mercer County, 2 hours from Columbus.
This nigga whole torso is in one place and his whole feet and legs is somewhere else. That's crazy.
The fate of Ryan's head was an entirely different story. Investigators eventually searched the garage at Sarah's mom's house, where they found several boxes filled with what appeared to be human remains. This included a pot filled with a thick substance hidden within layers of plastic garbage bags. After the pot was emptied, investigators recovered a human skull. In this version of her story, Sarah...
Bruh. Bruh, these bitches crazy. I ain't even about to say excuse me no more. Call them women. These is bitches. Fuck that. These is bitches. Let's bring it back though. Let's bring it back so I can make sure I heard what I heard, bro. Let me make sure I heard what I heard.
Claims it within eventually searched the garage in Mercer County.
Okay, so they
2
searched the
hours
garage.
from Columbus. The fate of Ryan's head was an entirely different story. Investigators eventually searched the garage at Sarah's mom's house, where they found several boxes filled with what appeared.
So this Sarah's mom house, the one that was snitching, this is her mother's house. Let's keep it going.
To be human remains. This included a pot filled with a thick substance hidden within layers of plastic garbage bags. After the...
Bro. That's probably not the official picture of... That's just probably a nasty bucket soup. That's probably not the official picture of what they found. But if it is, that's nasty.
The pot was emptied. Investigators recovered a human skull. In this version of her story, Sarah claims it was Jen who disposed of the remaining limbs.
But also because she didn't know the best way to dispose of it yet. So we had to carry, so she put it in the soup bin, put that in a bag, or several bags, put the pieces of the hands and feet also in the bag, and then kept bagging it up, and we put it in the shed for the time being. And every time we moved, it would have to come with us. So that was a weight that I had to drag with me everywhere I went. For a long time, we would check the news constantly. That's when we found out that...
So everywhere they went, they took the goddamn head with them. It did say actual photo. It did. That was the actual photo. They dumped that bucket and found the shit under all that soupy shit, I guess. It did say actual photo. But bro, did y'all not just hear what they just said? They just said that they was driving around and everywhere they had to go, they took the head with them. Bruh, what type of shit is this, bruh? Damn, this is a human being that they're talking about. That they did this to.
The torso was discovered, but as time went on and we didn't see any new news, we started planning for a future instead. And we made a pact that should something go wrong or we get discovered, that she was going to shoot me first, as she said she would rather die than spend her life in prison. The arrest came, and when I said goodbye to her, I could see it in her face that she knew.
This confession sheds an entirely new light on the footage of Jen and Sarah saying goodbye when she was arrested.
You want to tell your wife bye or anything?
You had mentioned the bleach and vinegar on the ring.
I had to cut my camera off because
you mentioned something different was put into the pot.
Press my ass up.
Lye, some kind of lye mixture. Okay.
That's the actual photo. There you go.
She go out and purchase that. She did purchase.
That was. You're right. That was the actual photo. And they put that man head in a pot of grits or some shit. That's crazy. That's fucked up.
The head in the freezer didn't draw any attention because she had.
It might be your phone or my screen. I don't know. Sometimes it do be my screen, but sometimes it do be your service.
This is a horrifying detail.
I feel like it's your service because I'm watching my stream right now and it's working good. So it might be your, not saying you got terrible fucked up service. I'm just saying it might be your phone. But yeah.
While
you ain't update your shit. If you ain't updated, it might be your phone. You ain't update your shit. I ain't gonna lie, cause they force you to update your phones. Like no funny, like you only got a certain amount of months or weeks to not update your phone when they ask you to update your shit. When Apple tell you do something, they mean fucking do it. They ain't playing with your ass. Oh, they gonna go through the little system. Well, looks like somebody right there didn't update their phone yet. Somebody's being hard-headed. Okay. Boom. They gonna click your little shit, make that joint start glitching. Now, next thing you know, your phone volume going all wiggly woggly and shit, and you calling people, and sometimes you can't make an outgoing, but you can make an ingoing. Man, that shit be weird. That's why Apple, I don't know, bro. That Apple shit is crazy. I don't know.
Was still living in the house. Ryan's decapitated head was in the home, hidden just out of sight behind some frozen vegetables. The detectives take a quick break before returning to clarify.
Man, if they don't leave this man's head alone, they'll put that motherfucker in the garage. I don't put that joint in a bucket filled with spinach and grits. Now you got the joint sitting in the kitchen. Like, come on, bruh. God damn, what did this nigga do to y'all?
A few more details, including the comment investigators initially made to Jen during her interview about Sarah painting with blood.
So art for me is a coping mechanism. And I know that Randy and Eric had mentioned that there were two pieces in particular that gave people red flags. One was a painting of a sheep with that was done in blood, or some of it. That piece I had done prior to ever knowing about Ryan. That was a coping mechanism for everything that I'd been through with Corey.
Sarah posted this drawing to her illustration Facebook page in June 2015, titling it Sacrificial Lamb. Though she created it a few months before meeting Ryan, it eerily depicted the lamb dismembered and decapitated.
The other one was a mermaid holding a human head, and I know that.
I ain't gonna lie, she can draw like shit though. Y'all can draw like a motherfucker though. Kill. That's what she should have been doing some art. She over here dismantling bodies and shit. You need to be in art school or selling some paintings. Fuck are you doing out here dismantling people and shit?
People thought, or I heard that this was like showing like, look what I did.
What Sarah doesn't mention is that she titled this drawing, Till Death Do Us Part.
But that was also a coping mechanism, having to drag that around with me everywhere we moved.
During the interview, Sarah also doodled a quick drawing of the saw they used to dismember Ryan. The elusive motive still needs to be clarified.
What
if you can create your own website by saying, this is what I want? With Wix, you can.
Where we moved.
During the
Wait a minute,
interview, Sarah also doodled a quick drawing of the saw they used to dismember Ryan. The elusive motive still needs to be clarified, and so detectives ask the haunting question of why Sarah and Jen didn't simply let Ryan leave the apartment as planned.
And the thing she said was along the lines of, someone like that doesn't deserve to be out in the world to ruin someone else's life. So I think in some perverse way it was her idea that I don't want to go so far as to say she was dealing out justice, but she just felt very strongly that he didn't deserve to be out there. She said that if you want to transition, your goal is to just fit in, and that's what she tried to do. She didn't point out anything. She tried to be as feminine as possible because that's what she wanted to be, was a woman. And so with people like,
I see why Jen was holding that shit down for Sarah though. Was like, I don't know why she said that, because she didn't do it. I don't know. She didn't never chop anything up. That's because Jen crazy ass the one that did it. You feel me? But Sarah was like, yeah, we did this, we did that. She's saying we. But the person that was really with the shits was Jen. Sarah was just going along with the shit. That's why she was quick for her to rat. So now it's understandable why she was telling the whole fucking story, ratting and shit. She folded. Because it really hurt. She wasn't really built for that shit. You know what I'm saying? She was just in love, like she said. Jen was built for that shit. So of course I see why she took it to the motherfucking grave. All the way to the grave, literally. Rest in peace to her. But god damn, she crashed out. Shorty said, fuck it. My life over.
Ryan, who say that they're transitioning but are not really making the effort, really bothered her. She more commonly said things like, he's a disgusting human being, or the world would be better off without him. So that's why the fact that Ryan wanted to but still looked and acted male just really got under her skin.
With this allegation in mind, investigators question why Sarah confessed to the crime initially.
You said you were trying to protect Jen. I guess, why try to protect her at that point in time?
Yeah, that's what I thought about in hindsight. It would have devastated me to have to throw her under the bus and say, well, she was the one who did it. I guess there was a small part of me that thought if I took the fall for her, she would be okay. But thinking back now,
Take the
I should
fall
have
for
known with the look on her face that there was no point trying to protect her. She was going to do it anyway, with me or without me.
As the interview wraps up, Sarah clarifies why she wanted to speak with the investigators again.
I don't know if the prosecution knows how much detail about Naira. So I'm basically just hoping that at the sentencing, essentially the same thing that I told both of you, just condensed a little bit, we'll be able to go on the record so that my side of the story and what actually happened will be out.
In the end, Sarah's new version of Ryan's death did little to change her fate.
Right.
In January 2022, Sarah Buzzard pled guilty and appeared in Mercer County Common Pleas Court for sentencing. She was sentenced to life in prison with the possibility of parole after 30 years.
Damn.
Warren, Ryan's father, had the last word.
I just know now that...
Damn. They hit her ass for life in prison. That's why I told Sarah you shouldn't have snitched, because your ass got life anyway. And then when she found out her friend died, then she want to just tell the whole story. Shit, your friend went out the best way. I'm not gonna lie. I'd rather get shot in the back of my head than do life in prison. I'm sorry. I'm just saying, bro. You might as well, life in prison is your dead. What the fuck? I don't want to be around a bunch of niggas. Crazy niggas at that. Fuck just regular men. You got crazy men that is killers, stealers, motherfucking rapists. Nigga, you think I'm gonna be protecting my ass for the rest of my life? I'm a skinny nigga, bro. I'm not doing that, bro. I'm not scared of jail. No, I do 10 years. Fuck it. I do that, but the rest of my life, I'm not doing no jail time for the rest of my life, bro. I'm sorry, bro. You might as well just go ahead and give me the chair, bro. Let me shoot myself in the head, bro. For real. Let's be real. Like, there's no point of me waking up every day eating this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Gotta get visits. You know what I'm saying? Gotta, it's just too much, bro. I already know jail ain't for me, bro. I'm not a nigga that want to be in jail for 2 days. Like, why the fuck would I want to be in that jail for the rest of my life, bro? It's not happening.
You know, no one can hurt him anymore, and no one can hurt him now.
Oh man, I feel sorry for the dad, man. Hope the dad doing all right. No funny though. I hope the dad is doing okay, man, because I know that was probably rough for him. That was probably rough for dad to hear that, man. That was fucking sad. I'm not gonna lie. I'm glad they actually got. See, that's why I be talking shit during the video, like, why you snitch? But I honestly am excited, and I'm glad that the father got justice, man, because that was fucked up. That's fucked up. They shouldn't have did that boy like that. Like, traveling around with his head and all that, man, that's fucked up, man. Like, that's crazy, man. Like, that's beyond just murdering somebody, bro. That's murdering somebody and then disrespecting them after you murder them. Like, come on, Holmes. Y'all don't got enough decency to leave a head somewhere or bury the head somewhere. Y'all just la, like carrying that junk around like it's a trophy. Like, what the fuck wrong with these girls, man? They was carrying that junk around like it's a trophy.